Sort of a unique practice setting on New Year's Day kickoff?
Yeah, nice, different, change of pace for the guys, and get to look at the outdoors. And it was only 30-minute practice just to get our legs under us again here. We've got a heavy workload, busy schedule, but it's good. It's good for the guys. You can see that the energy level is a little bit different sometimes when you change the scenery.
That drill where you bring the nets up to the blue lines, I call it the mosh pit. What do you call it?
We call it the Klein-endorsed.
Klein-endorsed?
Yeah, you know who that is?
Yeah, Scott Klein-endorsed?
Kurt Klein-endorsed, I believe. Yeah, one of the former. He's a former coach. I think he played at Providence College years ago, and someone came up with the name of it. So, yeah, it's a good competitive 3-on-3 drill. The guys actually compete in that drill, and you got black jerseys against the white jerseys. So, yeah.
Is there anything in terms of skill development in it?
It's handling the puck in tight areas. That neutral zone is the smallest neutral zone you'll see right there, too. And it's just working on, handling pucks in tight areas, making plays with not a lot of space. And there's a competitive side to it as well.
Coaching change was made after 20 games. You're about to coach in your 20th game. Just your sort of assessment so far of your experience and how the team has played.
My experience has I've enjoyed it. It's been good. The players have been, extremely supportive of what we're trying to do. We made some changes, some subtle changes here and there. Not a whole lot right away, but some subtle changes. And I think that they've done a really good job of buying into what we're trying to do. And I've enjoyed it. It's a great group to work with. I'm really lucky to work with the players that we have here, and obviously management too. They've been very supportive. So from my end, it's been really good. Our team. I think we're trending in the right direction. I've said it before. There's always some ups and downs during the course of 82. I thought last night we played really well. Special teams were probably the difference in the game, but thought we played a really solid 5-on-5 game. And sometimes you're going to come out, even when the process is the way you want it, you're not going to get the end result at times. And sometimes when you don't have the process, you do end up with the end result. But I think the team's played well. We've tightened up areas of the game that we feel we need to. There's still other areas that we have to improve on.
And to those areas, what do you need most?
I think our special teams has to be more consistent. Our power play, we have to be able to produce more, but also we have to create more momentum. And we had a swing going for a little while there where we started to, and it got away from us. So we have to be better in that area. Special teams, I think, our 5-on-5 play, I feel like we've stabilized it for the most part. We can always we always want to produce a little more offensively, but 5-on-5 has been stabilized. And the PK, I know that it's given up some goals lately, but I still feel like that's trending in the right direction. And then we got to get that power play going.
You go with the same guys on the PP1 and PP2 tomorrow?
I don't know yet. I'm going to sleep on it tonight, and then we'll figure that out in the morning. But we just, like I said, it's just an area that we got to continue to improve on.
Did you do meetings today, hotel, or I'm just trying to fill out the day here?
We just had a quick meeting before we came over. Yeah, just a quick meeting with the group before we came over.
Goaltender?
Leaning towards Swayman tomorrow. Leaning towards Sway tomorrow. Yep.
And everybody's here. Everybody's healthy.
Yeah, everyone that's here is healthy and available tomorrow. Yeah, so we'll make final decisions tomorrow. Yeah.
Sort of a unique practice setting today to lighten the mood a little bit.
Yeah, it's always fun these days. There's not many opportunities to do this, but to dress at the hotel, come over here, adds a different element to the day, and guys had a lot of fun with it. So, it's a fun experience.
That last drill with the two nets, that's not unique to here. You guys do that sometimes in Brighton.
Yeah.
What do you get out of it?
It's a compete drill, making plays under pressure, and trying to make quick decisions. You don't have a lot of time and space, and this neutral zone is smaller than a normal one. So it's very tight. Guys are running at each other, and you're trying to make plays through the traffic. So it's a fun drill. We always enjoy doing it. Boys compete hard at it, and so it's a good one.
Coming up on 40 games, you're the captain. What do you think? Review of the first half here, and what do you think you need here?
Yeah, obviously the first quarter wasn't what we wanted it to be, what we expected it to be. Second quarter was definitely better. Definitely areas we can improve, but our 5-on-5 game is coming. Our special teams still need to be a little bit better. We know that's probably the biggest thing that we need to improve. But our 5-on-5 game, our compete, compete level. Our structure's gotten a lot better, and I mean, you're seeing the results. We're playing even last night's game. Like we didn't win, but we played well. We easily could have won that game, but again, special teams are the difference. So we need to be better in that area. That's on our power play group. Something that we need to focus on and be a lot better at.
I asked Charlie McAvoy last night about the power play. Sometimes it looks like it's overthinking it, not playing on instinct. He agreed. You think that?
Yeah, that tends to happen when things aren't going your way. You start to overanalyze, start to overthink, and you lose confidence. Confidence is the biggest thing. When you're playing well, you're on top of your game. When you're clicking, you just go and play. You don't think about anything. You have the confidence to make that play. You're not holding it for an extra second, letting them recover. You're just moving around. The biggest thing I think for us is we need to recover pucks a little bit better. That's usually where teams get their opportunities off second opportunities. Every team is good in their initial set, their initial structure, but it's once they get a shot through, get a rebound, the D are out of position, they're stuck in the corner, and then you outnumber somebody at the net or you get a slot shot. So we can be a little bit better there, something we've talked about and continue to work on.
How much do you enjoy playing in New York at Madison Square Garden, such an historic building and such a historic franchise?
Yeah, it's always fun. I mean, there's a few buildings in the league that you really get excited about, and you look back, just all the different performers that have been there and the history that's gone on in the building, not just in the league, but throughout other sports and like I said, concert venues and stuff like that. It's pretty incredible. It's always fun to see the celebrities in the crowd and adds a different element to the game. But New York is a historical building, a historical place, and we all enjoy being here. It's a great city to visit, to play in front of, and it's not like you're awarded that opportunity all the time. So we're definitely grateful for it.
Is there anything about this rink here at Chelsea that reminds you of Halifax, the rinks when you were a kid?
I mean, yeah, any of these old kind of rundown buildings and rinks, they're not very comfortable and all that. It's definitely what we all grew up playing in, and definitely brings you back to being a kid. It's awesome having the windows, being out on the water. It's a cool place to practice. The dressing rooms, I think, are the best part, with the lockers with thousands of people gear in there. It's pretty cool, but yeah, it's a fun building to be in, and like I said, guys had fun with it today.